What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about how to keep things simple. That's going to be the motto going into 2025 with our trading, especially with futures, especially with these prop firms. We want to keep things simple. We want to keep things realistic. And all in all, we want to do one thing. We want to make money. So in order to make money, we've got to get to that payout threshold. We've got to actually keep these accounts longer than a couple of days. We've got to stop blowing up funded accounts in a week. We've got to stop blowing up funded accounts in a day. Hell, we've got to stop blowing up funded accounts in one trade. So we want to keep things simple. And how we're going to do that is we're going to just focus on just a few key setups. Okay. And one thing that I'm even going to do myself is coming up this year is instead of looking for maybe every single opportunity where something is setting up and something is moving, maybe just kind of sit back and wait for my core, right? Wait for the core group of setups on a chart that looks great and attack. Okay. Now, I was done trading as of yesterday, but when I seen today's setup, I thought, why not, right? Why not? Let's give it one more go. Let's kind of end the year strong. But I'm officially done trading for the year. I am officially done trading probably until January 6th or 7th. So I'm going to let everything kind of digest. Now, I'm still going to be on the charts. I'm still going to be looking at technical analysis. I'm still going to be working with evolution traders, but I'm not going to really be actively trading. I'm going to enjoy the holidays for one. I'm going to decompress, right? It's been a long year. It's been a long year in terms of content creation. It's been a long year in terms of running the Discord community. It's been a long year with options trading as well as futures trading. Now, we had a green year. This is going into my 12th year of trading, and we're working on about 9.5 years full time. So very, very excited, very, very blessed for that. But let's kind of get into what I was looking at today. So what we're looking at here is the hourly chart. Now, we know going back to that FOMC, we had that big drastic decline, right? It was kind of a 2.5 day sell-off. We found this bottoming out here on Friday. We had a nice push higher followed by some consolidation. So we're starting to get a little bit of structure, okay? And I think I'm going to be doing something very exciting for 2025. Guys, I've been doing this for a long time, right? And I know I'm kind of getting away from the topic at hand, but I've been doing this educating thing for a long time. Now, I'm not a huge educator in terms of number of subscribers and stuff like that, but I've been doing it for a long time. And it's going on about 4.5, 5 years where I've been actively working with traders on a day in and day out basis. Now, that'll never change for people who have purchased lifetime memberships. You guys will always be able to trade with me. But I think what I'm going to do going into 2025 is I'm going to go more into a course. Yes, I know a lot of people hate courses, but for me, my trading comes first. My community comes first. Those of the traders who have been trading with me, especially for a while, years I'm talking about, you know, those traders, I've really formed a good bond, a good team, and I'm not looking to kind of restart every single month. It's not my game plan. It's not my business plan. It's not something that I need to do. It's something that I enjoy doing, but I'm not in business of constantly taking in new traders and restarting every single day, every single week. I'm more so thinking put out a great course on how I trade. It is what it is, and you take that for what it is, and hopefully it can help you guys with your journey. Instead of having people come into the community every single day and it's like restarting over with the same questions in terms of strategy and stop loss and mindset and psychology and multiple setups that I take. It's just overwhelming. Trading is always going to be number one for me. That's my bread and butter. That's how I earn a living. I got to focus on my trading. Now let's get back into it. When I was looking at today's setup, if I just kind of look back at the previous 2 days, this is very clear to me, right? This is very clear. This high over 21,816 is very, very clear. And what's clear to me is that big drop, big pop, distribution, consolidation, whatever you want to call it, if we can break out of this range over 816, over 800, let's call it, we had potential to run. And what I love about technical analysis is more times than not, technical analysis is right. Okay. It's the trader, it's the emotions attached to the trader that more than likely allows you to be wrong or makes you be on the wrong side of the trade or gets you out of the trade, or maybe your position sizing is way too big, maybe you're not familiar with the way that the NASDAQ moves and average true ranges and stuff like that. But there was nothing today saying that if we got over this level that it was going to be bearish. Okay, so as soon as we broke this level, you can see almost from the word go, starting in pre-market, starting at the market open, we broke this level in the pre-market and then we confirmed off the market open. So if you kind of look at when we broke that 2-day consolidation peak, you're going to see that level was broken in the pre-market. So right here, we put in a high at 9:10. So literally 20 minutes before the New York session opened today. And again, today is Christmas Eve. So again, guys, get off the charts, enjoy the family, enjoy friends, enjoy yourself. But you can see we put in that high in the pre-market. So this is already a bull, buy situation. Why? We're taking out 2 days of consolidation. Also, if we can confirm, we've got a lot of space. Even if you want to take this for a little bit of a scalp on a smaller time frame, like the 5-minute time frame, you had space all the way up to 870 from an entry price of 850. Easy 20 to 25 points. Now, that's exactly what I did. I went in heavy for me, which is about 2 to 3 contracts. Immediately took the 2 on the break, and as soon as I seen it start to push, pull back, and hold, okay, push, pull back, hold, taking out the previous 5-minute candle, I loaded in another contract there, and I sold at the peak here at 950, $900 trade. So very, very beautiful move there, getting in from a price of 850 all the way up into almost 900 when it's all said and done. Again, did scale out at different sections, right? So again, I didn't take 40 points on all 3 contracts. It was scaled out in waves. Then we pulled back. We had a beautiful 30-minute opening range break as well. That broke out to the high side, pulled right back, and then it was just a trend all day long. Literally, you could have got long anywhere. There was no real reason. Again, this is something that I'm going to highlight in my course. This is something that a lot of the people in Discord know. You guys are already familiar with this dotted blue line here. It's our trailing stop, and you guys are familiar with it. But there was no reason to get out of this trade, right? At all. We weren't looking to short. You're not looking to, to reverse this move. Once the breakout happened, the breakout happened. And what I really want to focus on is when you get to a day, and this is not even like prime trading hours. A lot of people are clocked out for the year. So again, when you have less market participants, the market can be a little bit more thin, which means that you can get a lot more volatility in terms of average true range or trending days, whether that be to the long side or to the downside. But going into 2025, what we all need to do is focus on just a few core setups. And when those setups are confirmed, we need to do our best to hold them longer. Okay. And we also need to do our best to re-enter into that trade instead of taking a quick scalp and then 3 hours later, you're just still trying to reverse that move because you don't want to chase anymore. There's technical reasons that are almost written in concrete, written in stone, that are going to tell you to not go against the trend. Okay. And I'm going to be highlighting a lot of these things in my video course. But the thing is this, that way, once you guys have that, you guys can just reference it, right? And it's not like something I have to preach every single day. It's like you're looking for the same thing when that setup happens. Again, this is what I call an opening drive play that turned into a continuation trend. Okay, so those of you guys already know the opening drive play. Fantastic opening drive play. That is one of my 4 big setups. The 30-minute opening range was also a beautiful breakout. This is nothing earth-shattering. It's nothing revolutionary. The only thing that you need to adjust and you need to work with on a day in and day out basis is your stop losses, your take profits, and your position size. That's it. On a day in and day out basis, that's all you're really focused on, is trying to adjust your take profits, adjust your position size to fit and meet with what the market is doing. Okay. So if the market is in more of a distribution consolidation period, we're not going to be looking for 30, 40, 50 point moves, right? If the market is showing us that once you're getting these breakouts or once you're getting these sweeps of liquidity and these reversals, and it's trending in one direction for over an hour, 2 hours, we've got to be maximizing on that potential. We've got to be maximizing on that move. So again, you can scalp the start of the trend, which I'm a big advocate for. Definitely, let's get in, let's make quick cash, and either pull the plug, go do something else, or get back into the move with less size and ride that baby out. Okay, really ride that trend. Again, look for multiple areas of entry. We have to be able to get back into a trade if it's a winner. Again, truthfully speaking, guys, I've been doing this for a long time. You normally only get about one move, or one legitimate move in the day. There's always a quick sweep and reversal, a quick trap, and then you get a move. Or you get chop, 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 fake out, and then move. The point is that normally there's one move throughout the day, okay? And depending on whether that move is long or short, sometimes the move looks like it's a long, but it was a trap. And we just got to get better at identifying that. So if you were to look at this market open today, you can see quickly we spiked and we pulled back. So it looked like, oh no, we're starting to roll over in pre-market. It quickly dips down. It traps a bunch of people short, says, nope. Take out that pre-market level. Let's ride that into supply, and then let's just start this power trend. So with that being said, I just wanted to kind of highlight today's opening drive play, because today was an example, and this doesn't happen every day, but today was an example where the opening drive play scalp turned into an all-day trend. And realistically, you could have just used a reason why on that breakout candle, put a stop loss below the previous 5-minute candle high of entry, and you would have been looking at around the 35-point overall max pain. But again, once you do start to get 2 to 3 pushes higher, you can move your stop loss to break even and then allow that trade to just continue to work. And essentially it becomes a free trade. That's also something you guys need to continue to focus on a day in and day out basis. Once you get into the trade and you take your initial take profit, and let's say you're holding a runner, you've got to get a lot better at holding those runners. Hold those runners to break even or more profits. That's what's going to increase your bottom line. That's what's going to increase your net P&L at the end of the year. Catching continuation, re-entering on the move of the day. These are a lot of things that are going to help you on a day in and day out basis. These are the things that are going to help you pass more more evaluations. This is what's going to help you get more funded accounts and hopefully help you to get more payouts in 2025. With that being said, that was a highlight of today's opening drive play. I did take it. I did not hold it for the whole move. Again, I'm not perfect. Today is Christmas Eve. I'm not looking to, go into the long week that I'm going to be taking off here absolutely pissed off. So let me identify the move. Let me take my scalp. Let me add once more, and let me take on the second push higher. That's all my thought process is. Execution is going to be a big thing that I'm going to be focusing on in terms of educating, and that's having conviction, having confidence, and executing. If you have a lack of execution on the charts, meaning you have no trust, you're not comfortable with the position size, you're going to absolutely get smoked. We're not looking to get smoked in 2025. We're looking to trade this head on. We're going to tackle this year, and we're going to make it a great year. With that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.